What's going on, guys? It's your boy Emery Reigns here, bringing you another YouTube video related to Dead or Alive 6. This time I'm going to be talking about the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship that was officially announced a little bit ago, but they actually went into detail showing us some of the events that are going to be a part of it. Not some of the events, but all the events. So there's the schedule on here, there's the about, telling you about it, and then also the rules. So the rules are something very interesting that I do want to talk about because I see some people complaining already about it, and people have to understand why these rules were put into place, because there are just certain things that had to happen in order to make some of these stages and some of the rules viable for tournament play. So obviously it's $90,000 world, $90,000 of prize money. That's overall. Okay, that's overall. Out of a span of all the events, there's a $90,000 prize pot, which is pretty lucrative, man. That's some good money right there. So the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship is a worldwide esports competition that will be held among players of Dead or Alive 6. The competition will consist of qualifying rounds. They'll be held in North America, Europe, and Asia, and the grand finals will be held. What's up? The grand finals held during the Dead or Alive Festival 2019 in Japan, including the qualifiers. The total prize money involved is expected to be the equivalent of 10 million yen. By competing in the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship, players will earn ranking points based on their tournament performance, in turn allowing them to be ranked on the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship leaderboard. The more ranking points a player accumulates, the higher on the leaderboard they will climb. At the end of the tournament circuit, there will be 11 placements from the 3 regional leaderboards, with the top 5 from the US, top 3 from Asia, and top 3 from Europe advancing to the finals. Of the remaining 5 qualifying spots, there will be granted to the 3 will be granted to the winners of offline fatal match events, while the final 2 spots will be up for grabs at the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship last chance qualifier hosted at the Dead or Alive 6 Festival 2019. So that's cool. That actually tells me where the last chance qualifier is, because I didn't see where it was on here, but it just showed us right there that it's in Japan. So that's pretty cool, man. There's a couple events in Japan, man. A couple of these are overseas as well. So this is pretty sick. Obviously, if you guys didn't know, the mix-up, which is going to be in Lyon, France, is going to be the first stop for the DOA6 World Championship. This is a point match, so essentially, I guess that's what that's telling us, is that going to this event, however well you do, there will be points added up onto the leaderboard that they were talking about up there. So that's pretty exciting, man. For those of you guys from France or people from the US or whoever you are, Asia, if you guys want to travel over to France, I would definitely go ahead and jump in there for sure. I'm going to go into detail about why you want to make sure that you're on this fucking leaderboard if you guys don't know. Then in May, there's KVO. That actually looks a lot like Evo's logo. I just noticed that. Is that like a whole new event? That looks like Evo kind of, because Evo has the... That's crazy. The Ultimate Battle, KVO, Cross TSB. I don't know what TSB is. If you guys know, it might be Tokyo something maybe. I would say... It's in Japan, so I would say, like, I don't know, but I'd have to find out. I don't know what TSB is. I've never heard of this event before, but either way, it's another offline. KVO is organized by the Team Stickbug anime community. Okay. What's up with First Five Friday? When's it pushed back to? Right now, First Five Friday is pushed back until we get lobbies. I don't know when they're coming out. All they said was April, so... Team Stickbug, they're U.S. organizers for anime fighters. Okay, cool. So that's in Japan. And again, make sure you guys are paying attention to the prize. These events are throwing out $5,000 pot bonuses at the very least. I think $5,000 is the least amount of money I've seen, which is good fucking money for these tournaments. So $5,000 an event is pretty good. What's up, Blackberry? Also, registration is open for all these events, guys. In June, we're going to CEO. I will be at CEO. CEO is fucking awesome. This is an offline fatal match. Okay, so we'll go back up, and they go into detail about exactly what a fatal match is. At the end of the, let me see if we can find it really quick. Fatal match. Let me see. They talked about it somewhere. Yeah, if you guys know what a fatal match is, you can definitely let me know. Here it is. So 3 will be granted to the winners of the offline fatal match events. Okay, so essentially what a fatal match is, you actually have to win that event in order to be a part of the qualifying qualifier. So if you win a fatal match, 3 people that have won the fatal match, you automatically qualify. That's what that means. Okay. So that's awesome. So if you guys win a fatal match, Summer Jam's a fatal match, CEO's a fatal match. If you win one of those tournaments, you're automatically qualifying. That's fucking awesome. These are not point matches. Now, if you look here, VS Fighting 2019 in Birmingham, United Kingdom is an offline point match. So if you win that event, you're only going to get points. You're not going to automatically qualify, whereas CEO and Summer Jam, you will automatically qualify. So that's fucking awesome. What do we got next? Summer Jam, again, $8,000. Correction, they are point matches. What do you mean they are point matches? Fatal matches also distribute points. Okay, well, cool. So first place qualifies automatically, and then if you place maybe in the top 4 or whatever, top 3, I guess you're gonna get some points towards the leaderboard. So that's cool too. $5,000 for VS Fighting, $8,000 for CEO, $5,000 for KVO versus TSB, $5,000 for the mix-up. Points is top 16. Whew, that's awesome. Now that's fucking sick. Points are given to top 16 apparently. This is a new event. I've never seen this before. I don't know if this is a completely new event. I've heard of Kumite in Tennessee. I'm not sure if this is the first Kumite in Texas. Maybe there was one before this. However, KIT Tennessee is not on here. It's Texas. $5,000, and this is also another point match as well. Then also we have the Ultimate Fighting Arena 2019 in Paris, France. If you guys are curious about where Kumite in Texas is, that's in... Kumite in Texas started last year? Okay. Arlington, Texas, that's where KIT is, the new KIT. Ultimate Fighting Game Arena is in Paris, France. So I know a couple of U.S. players are going to be going out to France for that one. This is a point match. I feel like if you guys are going to travel to these events that are not in the U.S., I would 100% suggest going to the qualifying tournaments that are fatal matches. If they're point matches and you got to go to fucking Paris or something like that, unless you need those points from the qualifying matches that only give points for the tournament, and they're not a fatal match where you automatically get to go, I wouldn't go unless you really need those points, because it doesn't really make sense to leave the U.S. to go to fucking Paris, France for an offline point match. You know what I mean? When you can go to it looks like fatal matches are only no. So like they got the offline fatal match in Japan. Like if you really needed to qualify, like, and you were ass out, I would 100% suggest going there. Let's go back up though. We got TFC, the Fall Classic, $5,000 pot bonus. There's no date yet, and there's no registration open for this or the Ultimate Fighting Game Arena or Ultimate Fighting Arena, but it's in North Carolina. You guys already knew that, and you guys already know that that's going to be a pretty good tournament. So that's another point match as well. East Coast Throwdown. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool that East Coast Throwdown is on here, because East Coast Throwdown is very close to me. So that's 2 events that are in my state. East Coast Throwdown and what do you call it? The other one in Cherry Hill. Those are both right by me. And then on top of that, Summer Jam. I'm surprised NEC is not on here. That's what I'm surprised about. But I know they didn't put NEC on here because they know that because of the time of the year, people have a hard time getting out to NEC. So I am very happy that they made Summer Jam an offline fatal match. That's pretty cool. So we got Dead or Alive 6 Asia qualifier in Taipei, Taiwan. That's pretty cool. They got one in Taiwan, $5,000. There's no official name for the event yet. It just says Asia qualifier, so I'm sure they're trying to find one. Am I in New Jersey? I am in New Jersey. Next, we got the Fatal Match in Japan. That's fucking sick. The Fatal Match. The Fatal fucking match. Like, that's fucking awesome. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. The Fatal Match, $8,000, man. Yo, these tournaments got some pop bonuses, so pretty much any event you guys go to this year is gonna have at least $5,000 as a fucking pot. Like, that's pretty big, man. And assuming these tournaments are not free entry, like, let's just say they're not free entry and we get like 80, 90 people a tournament, bro, like, these shits are gonna be paying good, man. So the Fatal Match, $8,000. There's an Asia online qualifier. So this is what I really want to talk about with the online qualifiers. There's one for Europe, one for US, and Asia. So obviously there's one in every region. So Asia and US and Europe have their own online qualifier. The reason why these are so important, these are very important, because of the fact that online players that cannot make it out to offline tournaments have the ability to make it to the grand finals to fight for that $30,000. This is very big, especially because I know a lot of online players that are very good at the game that cannot make it out to tournaments because you just don't have the funds. It's very realistic. You might not have the funds. This allows people that are only able to play online to qualify for the grand finals and win that $30,000 regardless, okay, of where your point placement is or wherever. This is now the only thing is this is a online point match. So if you guys look here, it says offline point match, and then over here it says online point match. I'm not sure if there's a series or something they're going to have that's going to allow people to earn points online, because as of right now I'm only seeing one online point match. I don't know if this is an automatic qualifier. I'm not sure if these are fatal matches that are just online. I'm not sure how it's going to go. But obviously this means that you have the ability to qualify. Now, the only other thing that I would say, and what I think this is the reason why this is laid out the way it is, I think it's going to be a mix. Now, what I mean by that is I think that your offline points are going to also accumulate with your online points. So if you have like 50 points offline or whatever, and you win this online event, it'll give you another 10 points. I think it adds in like that. I don't think that if you've never went to an offline tournament for the tour, that they're just going to allow someone just to go to the World Championship because they won an online tournament. You know what I mean? I don't think that that's going to happen. So if you're one of those people that can't make it out to a lot of tournaments, rather, then this is a good opportunity for you, because I think this still adds in to your offline tournament points as well. So I don't think that if you're just an online player, that's going to allow you to go out to Japan and play for $30,000. So, which is smart on their end, because realistically, you shouldn't be able just to play one online tournament and just go to Japan just because you won an online tournament when everybody's been busting their ass all year round to go offline. You know what I mean? Then we have a DOA6 World Championship last chance match. Okay, obviously this is the last chance. This is the last chance to qualify. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be a fatal match because it's the last chance before you get to the World Championship, or maybe it's just a last chance to get some online points, or to get some tour points in general. So it doesn't say whether it's online or offline or not. It just says last chance. You can't register for it. There's no prize, just like there's no prize for the last few tournaments here. But then this is the big boy right here. All right, $30,000, guys. $30,000 for the DOA6 World Championship Finals in Tokyo, Japan. Obviously to be determined for the date. $30,000. That's a lot of fucking money, man. So you guys better be getting out to these tournaments, man. I'm going to try my best. Automatically, I can tell you guys the tournaments I'm going to this year. CEO 100%. Summer Jam 100%. CEO 100%. Summer Jam 100%. When is KIT? I might be able to make Kumite in Texas. Not really sure if I will or not, but these two 100%. I'll be at... There's one more on here I'm going to. East Coast Throwdown. So I'll at least be at East Coast Throwdown, CEO, and Summer Jam 100%. And then maybe one more in there. Maybe KIT or maybe TFC. I don't know yet. And then obviously I'll be playing in an online qualifier as well. That's the plan right now. So those are the ones I'm going to. But again, if you guys want this link, I'm going to put it in the comment section on YouTube as well. And I will also put the link in the chat for you guys who want to check it out. Let's check out the rules really quick before we go anywhere, though. So the about is right here. The rules is what I really want to talk about. So let's talk about the rules. So we're not going to read every little thing. There's a lot of shit on here. But I'm going to skim through it first and make sure we need to read it. Okay, so we already went over the types of matches. The offline fatal matches, the match where if you win, you're automatically qualifying. The offline point matches, those are the matches that you accumulate points on the leaderboard. And then there's the online point match, DOA6 last chance match, based on the phase. Okay, yeah, so they didn't... The top two qualifying spots will go to the winner. Okay, yeah, so there's leaderboards. There's leaderboards for different reasons. So for Asia, US, and Europe, there's leaderboards. That's pretty cool. The 14 players who have been awarded with the qualifier spot in advance of the DOA6 World Championship Finals event, they cannot participate in the last chance. Okay, so cool. So this gives people a chance to actually win, and I'm happy they did this. The people who have already qualified cannot play in the last chance match. They're not allowed to. What's going on, ZRX King? If you've qualified, you cannot play in the last chance match, which is cool because that gives other people the chance to qualify. Also, multiple. I mean, the same player cannot earn multiple qualification spots. So the reason why this is important is because there's 14 top spots. Okay, this is big because this is going to allow some of the not so 100% top players to get out to the qualifier. I mean, to get out to the grand finals. Obviously, in the U.S. there's some great players, but we can all agree that not every player in the U.S. is on the same level. So 14 spots, that's a lot of spots, man. That's pretty big shit. We're going to see some really interesting faces out at the grand finals. The 14 players that have been awarded with qualifier spot in advance to the DOA6 World Championship Finals event date are eligible for financial support from Koei Tecmo Games for transportation and lodging. So that's cool. So there's only 5 spots for the US, 3 for Europe. Oh, okay, so that's what you're saying. No. So, yeah, I had that wrong. So there's 14 spots altogether. It's not just the US. I had that wrong. So yeah, it's for everybody altogether. But even then, that's still a lot of spots. And all of the offline fatal matches, and the players are free to participate regardless of where they reside. However, this is not permitted in the online. Okay, that makes sense. So obviously, if you're from a different region, you cannot participate in the other one. So if I'm from the U.S., I'm not allowed to participate in the Asia's tournament. You know, so that makes better. That makes even more sense. Yeah, if you guys want to read all this, you guys can are more than welcome. I'll put the link in the chat and in the description as well. But there's one thing I really want to go over on here. There's some really good information on here, so make sure you guys check this out. So the U.S. leaderboard top 5, Europe leaderboard top 3, Asia leaderboard top 3, 2 winners of the DOA6 World Championship last chance match. We got 2 there, and then the 3 winners of the offline fatal matches. So altogether, that's going to be the 14 right there. I can't go to Europe to play. No, it's saying that. No. That's for online. It means online. This is saying online. So in all of the offline fatal matches, offline World Championship point matches, players are free to participate regardless of where they reside. However, this is not permitted for the online. That's what I'm saying. It's not allowed for online. The offline's fine. US World Championship point system. Our points in order to DOA6 point leaderboards made up of 3 leaderboards. I think we already went over this, right? Okay, so this breaks it down. This breaks it down for how many points you get for each one. So there's a payout for top 16. The first place for the fatal match will qualify. Then everyone else to follow out of that for top 16. 400 points for second, 240 for third, 160 for fourth, so on and so forth. If you get 16th, or if you don't win your first match in top 16, you're obviously going to get 13th place and you'll get 10 points. Offline DOA6 World Championship point match. These are all point matches, which is crazy because you think that a tournament that's dedicated just to points would have that $400 spot like the fatal match, but I guess it's even more important to win the fatal matches. Offline DOA6 World Championship point match, 300 points for first, so on and so forth. 5 points for 13th. Not a lot of points, but I guess anything to keep you on the leaderboard there. Online, so this is cool. This tells you. So obviously these points all tie into the same thing, guys. I was wrong earlier when I said that this is like a fatal match for online. These points accumulate with the points that you've already earned from offline. So there's 400 points for first place in the online. So these are some good points, man, just for online. That's pretty cool. Prize money will be awarded to the top players based on the final standings in the offline fatal match. Offline DOA6 World Championship point match and finals. Prize money will not be awarded for the online DOA6 match. Okay, so no last chance match money, no online money for the online qualifier. Online point match, rather. I have breaking news for you to share with the community. Well, here we go. Offline fatal match prize pool. Offline fatal match prize pool. So these are the fatal match prize pools for money. So $4,000 for first place for the fatal match. Wait a minute, how's that make sense? Oh, okay, no, that makes sense. Rikuto's going to win this thing. That's good, man. I hope you play well, bro. Offline fatal match, $4,000 for first place. Offline point match, $2,500 for first place. And World Championship Finals prize pool, $15,000 for the Okay, cool. So that explains that. So if you guys win in Japan, $15,000. I think that's the most money DOA has ever had since, I want to say, since like CGS and like back in those time periods. I think CGS may have been up there with that, but 15 grand for first place, man. That's some good money, bro. $15,000. That's big money. Second place obviously is gonna walk away empty-handed. We got $6,000. Then on top of that, you have to accumulate $15,000 with whatever you win before that. So let's just say hypothetically, Blackberry wins every event up until this. He's gonna get that $15,000 plus that other, you know, plus that other $2,500, plus that other $4,000. You know what I mean? So there's some good money, man. Are you from the old DOA days to the DOA2, DOA3? Yeah, I was around in DOA2 online. I just wasn't really good at the game, so you won't remember me. But I was playing DOA2 online back in 2005, though. That's when I started, 2005. Updates, use the latest patch release and the tournament. So this is important. All right, so the game, Dead or Alive 6. We already knew that. I was hoping it said Dead or Alive 6 and not DOA5. Updates, use the latest patch released on each day of the tournaments. So, whatever update comes out, if the update comes out the day before the tournament, you're using that update. So if an update comes out to completely change the game the day before the tournament, you're using that update. Hardware. Use hardware according to the rules set by each tournament organizer. So this means that we could potentially be on PC. We could potentially be on PS4. We could potentially be on Xbox. There is no tournament standard for consoles right now, it looks like. Round settings. Normal life, 60 seconds. First to win 3 rounds. Okay. Is it first to 2? I'm assuming this means it's first to 2 then. Stages, random. So, this is important because I hope people know that this is crazy. They banned Miyabi. They banned Unforgettable, Forbidden Fortune, Hidden Garden, and Chamber of Potential. So, we knew Chamber of Potential was getting banned. It's a training stage, okay? But Hidden Garden and Miyabi getting banned, I gotta say, I did not see that coming. I did not see Miyabi and Hidden Garden getting banned. I don't know what the reasoning for that is. I'm going to have to see if I can talk to Master about it and see what made them come to that decision to ban Miyabi and Hidden Garden. Maybe because of all the glitching out of the map. I just don't see why they banned that map. Regardless of that. Forbidden Fortune had to go. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. I know you guys love that stage. I know some people really like that stage. Forbidden Fortune had to go. The stage is ridiculous. You can literally get, as soon as you get hit on that stage, you're blown the fuck up. And on top of that, I don't know if you guys know, but they probably didn't ban the stage because of that. They probably didn't ban the stage because of all the danger zones and stuff like that. They probably banned the stage because it's glitchy as fuck. When you're down in that basement and you're playing on PS4, there are legitimate frame drops that literally make it impossible to land your combo. The camera is all over the fucking place. If you hit somebody into a box on Forbidden Fortune, the camera is gonna fucking do a backflip, okay? Miyabi has the invisible wall. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think that'll be why, but okay, that makes sense. Because what it looks like, you can glitch out of the map too. Okay. So Forbidden Fortune, the stage is fucking annoying, but I don't think they banned it because of why it's annoying. I think they banned it because of technical issues. And Unforgettable, I did not see Unforgettable coming. I don't really know of any glitches on Unforgettable right now that would make them ban that stage. I don't know if it's because of Danger Zone. I don't know what would make them ban Unforgettable. I don't know if there's a glitch on that stage. I don't know what happened to make them ban Unforgettable. I don't know what happened with that, but Unforgettable got banned. So I'm gonna try to talk to Master guys and see if I can figure out why Unforgettable got banned. I don't know why it got banned, but it is banned. I think Unforgettable is due to how long it takes to load. Well, it's fucking 10,000 stages in one stage, so. Hit effects are off, thank God. Dirt is on. Forbidden Fortune is dumb as hell, but the other ones are kind of overkill. Yeah, I don't know why they banned Unforgettable, man. And Hidden Garden and Miyabi, like, they could have just fixed that shit. Voice minimalization is off. Water and sweat is off. Softness is off. Esports mode on. Common rules. Tournaments will be double elimination tournaments. Players that win the first 2 matches of their set will proceed in the tournament until top 8. From top 8, first to 3. So all of top 8 is first to 3. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So there's no more getting randomed out. Every match in top 8 is first to 3. That's lit. No restrictions on what characters can be used. Alright. That's good, man. First to 3 in top 8. That's what the fuck I like to see right there. No more getting randomed out. No more fucking losing 2 matches and have it be over. That's lit. No restriction on what characters can be used. Okay, so every character is in there in the event. So April Annihilation. Wait, is April Annihilation even on? I didn't even see it. Where's April Annihilation at? April Annihilation is not a qualifier. Let me check something real quick. Hold on, guys. Wow, April Annihilation is not a qualifier. That's crazy. I didn't even notice that. Alright, anyways. No restrictions on what characters can be used. Before each match set, players can mutually decide who will play as player 1 and player 2 and proceed with selecting their characters. There's an issue with players' position where the players cannot agree on the character selected first. They can engage in rock, paper, scissors, and the winner will determine seat and who selects their character first. Oh, shit, yo, this is lit. During a match set, a player who wins one match must remain with the character. Okay, character lock. Okay. Prohibitions. Any player caught engaged in any of the activities below will be asked to leave the premises. Interfering with players during matches. Visual interference, physical interference. So, I ain't saying no names, but there's people who go to tournaments that yell in motherfuckers' ears while they're playing. That shit is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. People need to let motherfuckers play the game and get out of their fucking ears, okay? Disruptive activities, physical violence, menacing actions, threatening language and behavior, abuse of any form. Interfering with gameplay, deliberately breaking game equipment, turning... Oh, man, so no raging. Players who are not required to spot by the match time will be... Oh, shit, okay. So if you're not, you will be disqualified if the match time starts and you're not there. Your opponent will automatically win. Players will ensure that they are in the vicinity of the match stations 10 minutes in advance of matches. So I know that some people are playing a very good amount of games. Some people are playing Street Fighter 2. Some people are playing Soul Calibur. Guys, do not miss your fucking match and get disqualified over some stupid shit. Because it looks like they're very serious about this shit this time around. So thanks for following, Bang Kane. Coaching during matches is prohibited. If the referees find that unfair coaching was received, the player who received the coaching may be disqualified. No coaching. Oh, shit. Damn, I only have an hour left to stream before I gotta go to the gym. This sucks. Coaching, I already said that. Hardware and software issues. When problems occur in levels or in buttons, players can raise their hand and report their issues to the referee and ask the match to be paused. If there are problems with levers, buttons, number of rounds won, the game will be replicated and the match will begin from the start of the round. Okay. For matches that are paused due to errors from the game devices, power interruptions, or any external calls, the number of rounds won when the game was paused will be duplicated and the match will begin from the start of the round. If players unnecessarily pause a match, the player who declared the pause will lose 1 round. Okay. For any malfunctions outside of obvious glitches such as buttons and levers not responding, the player who declared the pause will lose that round. Players will be given 1 minute prior to the start of the match to change and check controller settings and or confirm settings. Players requesting rematches after the match due to malfunctioning levers will not be allowed. Special functions for specific equipment such as setting up macros or automatic rapid button mashings are banned. And if such functions are found to be used, players will be disqualified. Okay. We are not reading through the terms and conditions. If you guys... Oh, here's the tweet. We are excited to announce we'll be supporting... Okay, so... April Annihilation is not an official Dead or Alive 6 World Tour event, but, however, they are supporting the event with a $1,000 prize bonus, which is pretty good. $1,000 is not a ridiculous amount of money, but it is something compared to some games that are not even getting any tournaments right now at all. So $1,000 at Big E Gaming's April Annihilation. That's pretty good. Even though it's not an official Dead or Alive 6 World Tour event, it is still an event that Team Ninja is going to be supporting. So, again, if you guys had any questions about this information, you can ask and try to help you out. Here's the link again. I'll post it up in the chat, and this video is going on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, I will catch you guys next video. Peace.